What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. I am sorry. I want to apologize. I had a live schedule for yesterday, but we here today. So we're going to be talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. We're going to be getting into that. We also going to be talking about Tammy Roman, and we also going to be talking about Soldier Boy, and then we're going to be talking about Cardi B. So after this countdown, we're going to talk about it all. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Wiley Show. We are back. I took a little break. I had to catch up on some much needed rest, so I didn't even have the energy to reschedule the live that we had scheduled for yesterday. But we are live today, and we also have a special guest that's going to be joining us later in the broadcast. We're going to have Dre Simber joining us later in the broadcast, so it's going to be definitely exciting, definitely great and stuff like that. So we're gonna be real good on that. All right. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? I'm gonna wait till y'all come on in the room. We about to get this show started. Let me make sure I got all the topics in here while y'all coming on in the room. All right. Okay, I forgot to add somebody in here. All right, let me add that in there. What's up? So my apologies. We are live. All right. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let me do this real quick. I'm just setting it up. We are live, so we good. All right. We're gonna go to our first subject. Tammy Roman was in the news because she decided to discuss that she want her husband to impregnate another woman because she can't have any more children. So she's going to give her husband a pass to get another woman pregnant because she had the opportunity to have kids. He don't have kids. So for him to have this gift and this opportunity and chance, she's going to allow him she's gonna allow him to go ahead on and have another baby with another woman. And I listened to this and I'm like, that's good because she could have been like, well, you ain't got no kids with me, is whatever, whatever. I like it when you have an open relationship. Tammy is the type of wife that I would love to, marry and settle down with because she understands if you're not willing to have a baby or you at an age now you can't have any more children, allow that man to put that seed in somebody else that is able to have children. Okay, I think that's great. Now I know some women in here, oh no, I know we ain't nowhere I'm gonna listen. I won't be the type of woman that say, Wiley, you have my permission to get somebody else pregnant. You can spread that peen to somebody else, and I would love to have that permission. I'm gonna say that again. So if I was with Tammy Woman, I would be jumping for joy, doing backflips and cartwheels and everything else. If now typically a lot of women are not into that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tammy talked to Monique because her and Monique is good. Her and Monique and Cindy got this open relationship, and Monique probably got on the phone. Hi, hello, my loves. Just let them be with another woman. Okay, sis. In my humble opinion, let them spread that pee to somebody else. In my humble opinion, let them just spread it out and just drop it. And so he could wind up getting another woman pregnant. So when I heard that, I'm like, everybody, and then I was reading the comments, and there was some women in there that were real aggressive saying, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna give my man a pass to pregnant another woman. If you don't have kids, it is what it is. Then some were saying adopting, but adopting is great, but You want to see your seed be reproduced. You want to see yourself, impregnate this woman and seeing your seed that comes from you. Adopting is great, but that's not your seed. Okay? You are a father figure, right? But you want to be a father, and that is your seed. And I'm just being 100% real. You want to be able to have that seed and stuff like that. Now I want to talk to a couple of women that's in the chat. Will you be open if you can't have any more children? Will you be open to let your husband or your partner impregnate another woman? Now listen to me. Press one if you would do what Tammy Roman did and say, hey, go and get another woman pregnant, go and do your thing. Press two, you are totally against it. Press one, that you are for it. Let me see what in the chat. Press one, you are for this, Tammy Roman. You would do that. You would give your man a pass. Press two, you are not for it. Let me see it. Call it in the chat. Press one, that you are for it. Press two, you are not for it. Okay? Press one, you are for it. Press two, you are not for it. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of mixtures here. I'm seeing a lot of mixture when it come here. A lot of people are saying, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. That's why you single. You got to be able to let that man have a pass. And I personally believe that God did not make man to be faithful to just one woman. God made man to be faithful to be multiplied with plenty partners. I don't necessarily believe that God put you on this planet just to be married to one woman. I believe that God put you on this planet to be married to a plethora of women. Maybe it doesn't. I don't think that it's meant for just you as a man to be with this one woman. I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that you are here as a man to spread the seed and let that seed flourish on the earth to reproduce. That's what I believe. I don't necessarily believe that it's you just with this one wife only. I don't believe that. I believe that you could be with a dozen, 45 women, 50 women. That's what I personally believe. And I know there's some people in the chat that is not for it. I know there's people in the chat that's really not going to be for it. They're not going to understand it. Okay? Not going to be for it. It's the wife's job to be faithful to that man, but that man have a right to be with any type of women that he want to be with, 45 or 50. That's what I said, 45 or 50 or 50 women. I said it. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I know they dragging me, but that's what I humbly believe. I humbly believe that. All right. They said, boy, please. That's why you single. Oh, they dragging me. I told you they're gonna drag me. Here you go, Wiley. No, I'm just being honest. I believe that man could be with multiple partners. The women is y'all job to be single, and not to be single, but to be with one man. I don't believe that God made women to be spreading a punani out to multiple men at the same time. I don't necessarily believe the God that I serve believe that that's a woman's place. I believe that a man's place to spread the peen as he see fit. That's what I believe in here. If y'all don't believe it, y'all could just comment below in the chat. And of course, we'll open up the phone lines if you necessarily do not believe it. I'm just being real with you on that. Okay, hold up. What they saying? What they say? What they say? Is they dragging me? Let me see. Is they dragging me? Okay, is they dragging me in the chat? It's Tammy Roman in the chat. It's Tammy Roman in the chat. Okay. Hold up. Let me send Tammy Roman a voice note. Let me send her a voice note. Let me see if I can find her and send her a voice note. Give me a second. I feel like sending her a voice note. Is this her, Tammy Roman? Okay. Here we go. Let me send her a voice note. Hey, Tammy Roman, this is Wiley from The Wiley Show. Listen, I agree that you should allow your husband to impregnate another woman since you're not able or you don't want to have other children. I wish more Black women follow your lead and do that. And do that. And it would be a greater and best world that you giving your man that pass. And for that, I give you credit. I give you kudos. I give you a virtual hug and everything else. So thank you, Tammy Roman, for being woman enough and bringing it to the forefront. So thank you. and hopefully you can come on the Wiley Show and we can have a conversation with you and your husband, and also with your husband, future baby mama. Peace. All right. I had to let her know. Let me see what they said in the comments. Okay. I'm just saying. So it's a lot of women here don't agree. That's why they single. See, Tammy Roman got a man, and she telling me how to keep a man by not bombarding him down with rules and regulations and allow that man to be free to be with other women. That's why she gonna always have a good man in her presence. In her presence. Now, some of these women in here single, ain't got no man, so they ain't not gonna understand it. You gotta let your man be able to be free and to be able to multiply to the masses of people. You got to be able to do that. Okay? So, this is something that Tammy Roman said. I know a lot of people don't like it. They were upset about it. This is what Tammy Roman said. Okay? Now, a lot of women in this chat, they don't agree on that. That's why they single. Okay? All right? That's why they single. See, I'm not single. If I am single, it's by choice. I got plenty of women in my DM. I could just choose one of them and say, hey, let's go out for some dinner. Let's go out for some brunch. But as right now, I'm single. I don't have nobody, by choice. It's plenty different opportunities I could get into some, but I'm trying to be financially secure before I, hop into something, because I don't believe in wearing no rubbers. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to you out of it, you're gonna get pregnant. It just is what it is. So me personally, for me not to avoid that, I just be single, right? And then I get the typical one that's typical and beautiful and chocolate, beautiful skin and stuff like that. I'll be down with it. I get it on, or you could be a Karen. It made me no difference. All right. And definitely get it on. Let me see what they said. Okay, I know they dragging me, but Tammy, you did it, and I picked out a beautiful picture. Tammy is a beautiful woman, by the way. Is that disrespectful? She is a beautiful woman, by the way. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she beautiful? Press one if y'all think Tammy Roman is beautiful. She is beautiful. I know it's a lot of jealous women in this chat, just jealous because she let her man be free. But press one. Press one if you think she's beautiful. Press one. Press one if you think she's beautiful in the chat. Okay, all right. We also was, and then press one. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just letting you know. Is she beautiful? Okay. Here we go. All right, we got a couple people that saying she's beautiful. Is she in the chat? Send her this link. All right. Press the like button. That's all we ask. That's all we ask for, is you to press that button. Okay, is this who I want to talk about? Yes. So Young Dolph, we reported on this about 2 days ago. We was one of the first blogs to cover the death of Young Dolph, and I done some research. And according to my research, Young Dolph actually purchased 100 homes on the year of his child's birth. Every time his child turned another year, he would buy properties. So his estate, he had over 100 houses under his estate, real estate portfolio. And I said that was really, really great. But I also got some news that, it's a picture that's been floating around of these two men that apparently shot and killed Young Dolph. Now, he was at the cookie store, and this store have some amazing cookies. And of course, he was killed out, I think, there trying to get some cookies. So as we research his portfolio, he have about 100 houses on this portfolio, and he also owns a lot of his masters of his music. So his family is going to be well taken care of from his wife. His children are going to be well taken care of for a long period of time. So, but it's been some mess going on with Young Dolph. And I thought it's been some mess going on because let's see if we can bring his picture up. We got to talk about Soulja Boy. So Soulja Boy was talking about Young Dolph, and he was being so negative. Then he went live talking about F this person. Y'all would have been happy if it was Soulja Boy. He got high off that coke, went live and started just rambling. And then he was taking off the Millennial Tour. They were doing a concert in Memphis, and he was taking off of that date because he's been dragging Young Dolph. So people have been using the power and said, hey, you cannot come on because you've been dragging Young Dolph and talking about him. So you cannot come on this way. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I heard, and he was mad, and then they were saying that he was throwing out shots at Young Dolph, still laughing and talking about his death, and he said, if it was me, then y'all have been laughing, y'all have been joking, and y'all have been all type of stuff. Y'all have been laughing if it was Soldier Boy. So ain't not gonna change. He's pretty much keeping that same energy. But let's go. Can you bring Young Dolph picture back up? Because I'm seeing in the chat they said he wasn't married, that was just his baby mama. Hold up. So y'all saying that was just his baby mama? I thought he was married. Well, according to give me a second. Okay, and this allegedly that Soldier Boy on crack. I know he smoked a lot of weed. We don't know if he on crack or not. Well, according to what's her name? God, somebody said he was married, so he's not married. Hold on, he's not married. He's not married. I'm just saying he's not married. So that's just the baby mama. Okay. What's the girl that played in Aquila and the Bee? What's her name? What's her name that played in Aquila and the Bee? Keke Palmer said that they were married. So they're not married? Well, the chick that played in Aquila and the Bee posted this. Hold on, where is that at? What did she post? Did she still have this up? She posted, breaks my heart to make this post. I met IMJJ on an airplane and her beautiful children on her way to see her husband. Laughing and talking the whole flight. When I found out her husband was Young Dolph, I fanned the F out. The grace she exuded told me a lot about him. We were cool ever since. To her, to hear the news breaks my heart. She said husband. So he wasn't married? I'm just trying to see. Y'all said that wasn't nothing but the baby mama. Let me see. Let me Google it. Hold on. Let me Google it. Okay. No, that's the girlfriend. Wait a minute. They said that's the girlfriend. They said girlfriend of the slain Memphis rapper Young Dolph speaks out about her grief. The long-term girlfriend of slain Memphis rapper Young Dolph has broken her silence following his death. Maya J, the mother of his daughter, expressed her grief in a series of posts shared on Instagram story a day after he was gunned down at the cookie store in Memphis. Okay, that's his girlfriend. All right. So that's a clear on that. That's just not his wife. She thought they was married just like the rest of us. Yeah, she thought, it was married because when I saw Keke Palmer post, I'm like, oh wow, but that ain't nothing but the baby mama, his children mother, right? So apparently, I hope he have a will, and I hope they ain't fighting over his estate. You know how that typically go. Don't be fighting over the estate and him having extra children going on to the estate, just like what's happening to DMX. DMX, he had children, a lot of children. Another one came up and was fighting over their estate as well, and we didn't even know he had that child, and so that came up thinking like a 13-year-old. So let's hope that Young Dolph wasn't spreading that peen around and having all these extra kids. And to get back to Soldier Boy, can I get back to Soldier Boy for a second? I want to get back to him. All right. Soldier Boy. Now, to get back to Soldier Boy, I hope that he stopped with the trolling, stopped with the stuff. He reminds me of Tekashi 6ix9ine with the trolling and all of that stuff, and that's how he stayed relevant. When someone died, just take a pass and be like, okay, I'm not going to cover this. I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm just going to take this pass and just not talk about it, right? I'm gonna just let it pass, and then if I want to make a statement, I make a statement with it. I just think that he needs to leave this situation alone because it's so fresh. Don't be trying to make jokes and stuff around it because that day can happen to you as well. So I think out of safety concerns, I just think out of safety concerns, I just think out of safety concerns, that's just how that's going to go when it comes to that. All right, all right. All right. Hopefully I hopefully that he did have it. They found a car today at the home of white Benz and was found dead in the home where it was found. You see, I hope they found the people that did it, but they found the car today at the home, the white Benz, and a male was found dead in the home where it was found. It's a lot. I don't want to move to Memphis. I think Memphis, Tennessee got some very, very lax gun laws. The mayor, I was able to listen to his statement. He said because of the laws of this state are so lax with having guns, they don't come after people with the guns. And that's something that I agree. So people in that city going to have to rally behind and ask for tougher gun laws in that particular state because the gun laws are so lax. You don't have to get, you could just own a gun. You don't have to get no type of criminal record. You could just get guns are so prevalent to own. They need to be tough on crime of getting the people that get guns and be very, very tough on crime. So I definitely want to see them get tough on crime when it comes to stuff like that. Really, I honestly do. And to Soldier Boy, get it together. Don't be out there trolling and just let it pass. And you just go ahead and talk about your games you got coming out, and $1 million deal you about to make. Even all that is cap and a whole lot. You ain't making no $1 million on no game off no cheap Game Boy looking game. It's cheap looking. I don't even know anybody that I know that play games are not playing the Soldier Boy game. Not nobody up in here. Let me see. Not a soul in here playing the Soldier Boy game. Okay, Soldier Boy responds to being pulled from the Millennium 2. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked him being pulled of that. I'm not shocked at all. All right. And anybody here play this Soldier Boy game? Is anybody in this chat that's a gamer playing the Soldier Boy game? Anybody? Not a soul in this chat playing Soldier Boy game. Not a soul. I went down the street and I was looking at people playing games. Now, one person was playing a Soldier Boy game. Okay? I don't have one and I'm a gamer. Right. People ain't really playing them games and stuff like that. We just love his trolling. All right. We love when he get out there and he trolls, with them black lips that comes from all that reefer smoking and smoking on them pipes. It changed the coloration of your lips. So, because the lips that he got on this picture is different. Like them lips are turned black. I was dealing with this, talking to this girl, and I could just know she's a heavy weed smoker. Her lips were so black. I said, what in the world's going on with this lady? Lips. It was so black. And I'm like, what in the world is going on with her lips? Why in the world is her lips like that? Why in the world is her lips like that? Okay. They said, all right. It was black because she spoke a lot of that loud. Smoke a lot of that loud in that kush, and the old school folks would say you smoking that reefer. Or some say ganja, whatever it's called. It do change the coloration of your lips. You know what I'm saying? Or when you're sucking on that pipe. All right. I'm just saying. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. Okay. All right. Now, this case, I'm typically not thinking like everybody else, right? I was looking at the details. Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty on all charges, right? And I was looking at the video. He was like hit, he was attacked, and he had every right to defend himself. And people were mad at me when I was posting on Facebook. I said, well, if you can't come up to somebody that's carrying an AK-47 or carrying an assault rifle and you decide you want to fight him, you know what I'm saying? If you come up to him, he have a right, with all means, to protect himself. He can get in his car. The gun laws, he did not break any gun laws in that particular state. And if you come up to somebody, you want to fight him and you want to do all that, he have a right to defend himself of my research. And the jury, I agree with President Biden, did their job. They found him not guilty on all charges over 26 or 27 hours of deliberation. They found the man not to be guilty. And he have every right to defend himself if you're going to come after me, if you're going to come and do these type of things and stuff like that. I don't believe he broke any laws. He was found not guilty. And he had an amazing legal defense team that defended him. A lot of people were mad. I didn't see a thing about it. All right. He had every right to do it. And I even think the judge said the laws in the state are just weak or weak laws, or it's not really making any sense. So again, we again, he found not guilty now. He was offered some jobs. He was offered to work for a congressman, and he was also offered to do a show on Fox News. So we're gonna see how all is gonna play out with this as well. With this case, my heart and prayers go out to the victims. But for my research, I thought he was attacked. Now I could be wrong, and this is why we have phone lines open up, and you could call in, you can give your opinion. But again, you just can't come up to somebody and think that you have every right to attack them. And this is why you present your case in front of a jury, and it's a possibility of you'll win. Anytime on a jury trial, whoever have the strong case, if he had a very I would say his testimony really helped him getting up there crying and said, I didn't do it, I was defending myself. He was doing all that, and that kind of helped him because it went viral. So again, I think that he did uh innocent person. He was innocent. I don't believe he was guilty. That's in my humble opinion. All right. Now, if it was someone black that could have done this, who knows? It all depends on their legal defense attorney, and it all depends on where the trial going to be held. It all depends on how many blacks are going to be allowed on trial. But in this particular case, Kyle got off, and we have to respect the jury decision. The jury works in this country. You have a right to be judged by the jury of your peers, and he did it. The same thing what President Biden said, that he respects the jury decision, and so it is with that. I know a lot of people didn't like it, so I'm gonna say right here in the chat, if you didn't agree with it, press 1. If you did not agree with this verdict, press 1. If you did agree, press 2. I'm definitely pressing 2. If you agree on the verdict, press 1. If you disagree on the verdict, press 2. If you agree on the verdict, press 1. If you disagree, press 2. If you agree on the verdict, press 1. If you disagree, press 2. All right. I agree on it. He have every right to defend himself. All right. Okay. We gonna open up the phone and we gonna allow y'all to call in. We're gonna allow y'all to call in too if y'all got something to say about it. I believe Kyle have every right to defend himself. They said he raised $2 million in the backing of police and right wing. Yeah, they're gonna protect their own, and so there's nothing wrong with it. It's very legal to get people to raise money for you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely to raise people money for it and all that type of good stuff. All right. So yeah, I think that he's innocent in my humble opinion. That's how I feel about it. If you don't agree, we definitely have the phone lines opens up if you don't agree, and we allow you all to call in. So if you don't agree on that, we definitely allow you all to call in if you don't agree. I think the man was innocent. You can't come around attacking somebody and expect you not to get popped. You can't go around attacking me and expecting me to get popped. No. Okay? No, absolutely not. You have every right to defend yourself, in my humble opinion. So, young Pharaoh. All right. This is another case of his baby mama claims that young Pharaoh shot her house. I don't think that young Pharaoh will be dumb enough to shoot his baby mom's house. I believe that his baby mom's is a clout chaser. I believe that Golden Beauty is a clout chaser doing everything in her power to build up her social media presence, to build up her social media platform, she is trying to continue to attach herself to Young Pharaoh brand. All right. And I personally believe that Young Pharaoh is not going in his car, shooting up her house. I definitely believe that she is only doing this to make it clear in her own eyes that I want to attach myself to Young Pharaoh. So let me pick up another lie and say that Young Pharaoh is this. He shoot up my house. Okay, no, not at all. I don't see any evidence of that at all. Why didn't you go to the cops? Why didn't you get a police statement? But you are yet going on live and talking on your to your followers, and you let them know, say, hey, he shot up my house. I personally don't believe it. I believe that she's doing everything in her power to stay attached to this man because to attach to this man because she want to be relevant with Young Pharaoh. And I'm just gonna be honest with you on that, okay? All right. So she's just doing all this. And Young Pharaoh is a YouTuber. He is a social media person. He is a professor. He teach people stuff. He's mostly, some people call him a conspiracy theorist, but I personally do not believe that Young Pharaoh have got a gun to shoot up the house of his children's mother. I don't believe that. I believe that's another lie she has decided so people can go to her masseuse and to get a massage from her, so people can buy products from her and the people can do all this. That's what I personally believe that is what she doing, for people can get things from her. And she is using Young Pharaoh for it as well. So and he's definitely on YouTube. He was very prevalent on YouTube for a while, and then something happened where he's trying to sue YouTube and he's trying to take them to court and stuff like that. So we will keep y'all updated on that. And I'll open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in to speak on it. I will definitely open up the phone lines for you all to speak on it. All right. So let me go to Cardi B. Now, do I have her picture? All right. Cardi B had an album, all female hip hop album, and it had Erica Banks, Sweetie, had a lot of people on it. I personally love Erica Banks' verse. I watched her verse and I listened to it. Listened to the album. It was really good. I love to see Young and May. I love to see all these artists, come together on an album and really become dope on the album. But apparently some people had that they are working with Cardi and they're being fake towards Nicki. And I'm like, y'all are dumb. I'm gonna say the same thing that Nicki Minaj said when she got on the record with Takashi 69. This is literally, and I'm just gonna be 100% real with you. This is literally a right for this person to protect themselves. And let me be clear with you on that. When you have in the music business, you're gonna work with people that can take your career to the next level. Cardi B is that person that's willing to give female rappers an opportunity. You're not gonna always have that with Nicki. Nicki is not really giving the girls an opportunity to go to the next level. So you're gonna go who's offering a job. Why would you say, well, I'm not gonna work with Cardi because I'm faithful to Nicki because she followed me? No, you're gonna go where the bag resides, because at the same time, if you want to be more relevant as an artist, you want to be attached to Cardi B. She is the queen of hip hop. She is the queen of this game right now. She is the one of the leading voices in hip hop right now. So why not get on an album with you? Even though, and it shouldn't take nothing away just because Nicki Minaj follow you. Nobody is throwing shade at Nicki at all. They are just grateful for this platform. But again, you see the Barbs, they are very, very, very active. When people are working with Cardi, they're going to say, oh, she needs to unfollow Erica Banks. She can't be trusted. I mean, they were dragging Erica Banks for filth. And I'm like, Erica did everything right. You're going to work with somebody that's going to offer you a job. And I'm so glad that she's not listening to that mess, that she's continuing to get into the bag. That's what that's all about. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. That's what it's about. Give me a second.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
All right, 37 seconds. All right. Anybody want to call in? I don't think that's disloyal. Erica Banks was my favorite on the album. Why not? Like this is a business. The same thing. The same thing that was said when they was coming at Nicki, for working with Takashi 69. She said, I'm working with him because this is the music business.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
She posted this as proof. And to back to Golden Beauty, she posted one round would be fired into the empty garage void of human life. No one would be in danger. I don't believe that. I need to see bullet holes. I need to see video footage. I need to see a police report. I just think personally, Golden Beauty is doing this just to get back at Young Pharaoh because she want to continue to do it. If Young Pharaoh call her now and say he want to smash that box, she'll be the first one. She'll be there in a heartbeat. I don't necessarily believe that he's shooting them because it would have been some type of evidence. Only thing that I see is seeing on social media, right? You see this on social media, and that is the power that you're doing. You're seeing it on a social media account and seeing it on social media. That is the reason why she's doing it, so people can come up to her and say, "This is the point. This is what's going on." They said that's integrity. Be true to yourself. I'm reading your comments here. The barbs are going to be barbs. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let me go back to Cardi B picture real quick. Yeah, because people they were mad, they were real angry, and I'm like, everybody know you're going to get to a person that's going to be there to help you out for your career rise. Nikki, she's not helping the women go forward to the next point of their career. Nikki is in a bad situation because she married a man that got her in a lot of legal problems. So she's not able or not willing to help a female bring them up. Uh, she even was being shaded towards Saucy Santana, and now I think she was kind of forced to get on a Saucy Santana record because people was like, "Look at you trying to do. You're trying to make a joke out of him, and he want to try to do business with you." And I agree when people out there saying that, oh, Nicki need to come out with some new music and some more original music instead of coming out with an old mixtape. And the beauty of Cardi, she, even though she have not released her debut album, I mean her second album to follow up her debut album, she's still yet able release it and giving people a platform on her album, like or any projects that she does. This is taking Erica Banks to the next level. This is taking Sweetie to the next level. This is taking Younger May to the next level. This is taking all of those women that came together on that project, taking them to the next level. And one thing I can say about Erica, that when you go to her Instagram, she's making it known that I am on this soundtrack. This is me. And I felt her passion. Like, just give me the opportunity. I would thrive. This opportunity that I definitely need. I will be successful if you give me this opportunity. And that's something that you don't necessarily see with a lot of female rappers, is to get that thrive. So give me a second. I have the phone lines open up if y'all want to call in. I'm calling my guests to see is they ready, because they can come on now. Because I have these phone lines open up if anybody wants to call in. It's 646-716-8447. I just tagged him in the post. I don't know if he's gonna come on or not. We could just get on with this interview. All right. Let me see. If that's the case, why don't Nikki work with Cardi? Facts. That's a good point. That's a really, really a good point. Why don't Nikki work with Cardi? Or why doesn't Nikki work with the new female rappers that's out? Why don't the people work with them? All right, hold on. I'm just trying to see. Hold on, let me see. Okay. All right. Hopefully he hit the link and stuff like that. Did she not? She already worked with Cardi B and Motorsport, but I'm talking about why didn't Harley Berry reach? She probably reached out to Nicki before Holly Berry. Holly Berry probably reached out to Nicki before she reached out to Cardi, and Nicki probably wasn't interested because she's so distracted, with the baby, with the husband, legal problems, him not registering, et cetera, et cetera. So that could have been a whole problem right then and there. I'm just being 100% honest on you on that. They said Nicki never complained about working with male rappers, but have an issue with female rappers. Make it make sense, right? And if you are a new artist, someone like Erica, right, new in the game, young, hungry, talented, Yeah. I'm ready for you can
What's
hit
up, Wiley?
yeah, I'm ready for you to hit the link now if you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna come up.
All right. Yeah, so no, she didn't. Wiley, stop it. It's a lot of young, hungry, talented women like Erica. So why not give Erica Banks a chance and for her to thrive? Why not? It's like everybody else is getting a chance. Why not give that person the opportunity? Everybody else is getting a chance. Everybody else is doing it. So I'm like, go ahead. This is your opportunity. And the Barbs, they're mad because they're not willing to have an honest conversation with Nikki and to say, Nikki, where are you at with new music? Where are you at with new material? They're not doing that. They're not willing to have that honest conversation with Nikki because Nikki have took a long, lengthy break. Then she came back with a mixtape that was out 10 years ago and tried to push it as some new stuff. No, that was an old mixtape. You have Cardi continue to be fresh, continue to be new, and continue to insert her name in these new female rappers careers by being one of the key components of help taking their careers to the next level. I listened to the soundtrack. The soundtrack was dope. I'm gonna listen to it again. Erica Banks, one of my favorites, and it was great. They said the bars are mad because Cardi is out there. Yeah, Cardi is out there moving. Period. They said Erica is very talented. Her flow is dope. Yes, I agree 100% when it comes to her flow. No one can beat Erica Banks' flow. Like her flow is nice. I love her talent. Um, she is really because at one point when she came out, people were saying, "Oh, she's trying to be like Megan Thee Stallion. She trying to be like Megan and all this." They try to compare the two, but she's showing you that I am Erica, and this is what I do. This is the talent that I have. This is what I am as an artist. And I'm glad that Erica's getting the love. And if the Barbers don't want to support her, she's still going to be successful. People are still going to be, listen to her music and stuff like that. They wanted Nikki to unfollow Erica, and I'm like, why would Nikki unfollow Megan? I mean, I'm sorry, unfollow Erica all because Erica worked with Cardi, even though Nicki Minaj worked for Cardi B too on Motorsport. So that don't make sense to me. That would be very childish if I log in. Let me make sure. Let me check. That would be very childish if I log in and if I see that Nicki unfollowed Erica. Give me a second. Let me go. Let me just make sure. Because if it happened already, they would definitely talk about it. Let me see. I know she following Tasha K. Oh, she not following Erica Banks on Instagram. Is she not even following Erica Banks? Nope, she's not following Erica Banks. I want to know if Erica Banks following her. Give me a second. What? Let me see. No, Nikki not following Erica Banks. Let me see if Erica Banks following Nikki. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Erica is still following Nikki, but Nikki not following Erica Banks. She's following Nikki and Cardi. But Eric, or no, Nicki Minaj is not following Eric. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. She probably is. I probably typed it wrong. Give me a second. Wait a minute, you guys. It's not no T. Hold on. Let me check. Let me double check. Okay, hold on. Cause I forgot it's the real. Nope. She's not following Erica Banks. Nope. Uh. So when did this happen? Oh my god. No, she is not following her. Mm-mm. Nope. Type it in right now. She is not following her. Nikki is not following her. Where? Where? Hold up. Nope. She is not following her. I'm looking. I'm at the Nicki Minaj follow. Who's she following? I see she following Tasha K. I see that. I don't see it. When the last time you checked? When the last time you checked? I'm checking right now. Nope. I'm typing in the full name. The real Erica Banks. Nope. Let me type it in again. Okay, why isn't I pull? Okay, somebody said it's pulling up on theirs. Hold up. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't see it on my end. I don't see it on my end. What? Okay. Let me refresh. You know what? I'm gonna log out of this one. Okay, you said that they follow. Hold up. Let me double check. Give me a second. I'm gonna double check right here. Because they sent me the screenshot, said they follow each other. Okay. I don't know why they showing up on mine. Okay. All right, now it's showing up. Okay, they do follow. Okay. All right. All right. I'm bringing to you YouTube star, reality TV star, Dre Simber. How you doing?
What's up, Wiley? How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm just enjoying myself having a little drink right now. It's been a while since I've been over here with you and the producers. What was the last time?
Yes.
March or February?
I believe it was March or February the last time that you've been here, but now you are I would say a Chasing Dallas cat friend of Chasing Dallas. Would it be friend? Because you made a couple appearances in Dallas. How's that going? Are you still in Dallas?
I wouldn't even say friend. I say survivor because I quit.
Oh, you quit Chasing Dallas. Really?
Wiley, are we starting off like that? Or are we
No,
starting
I
off like
wanted to ask you
that? Like
because I saw you on Chasing Dollar and they said bring Dre Simber on, and you and Trey Howard like was going back and forth. I felt
Mhm.
the energy there.
Yeah.
So you quit Chasing Dallas?
So this is where do you want to start it? Like, are we gonna get deep into shit? Or are we just
Okay,
gonna
okay.
like, you know?
Because that's what I saw on my timeline. But you definitely did something before Chasing Dollars. You did the retreat. I think that was the
hmm
first time that we saw
So
this.
this is how it went. The retreat was an introduction for me to come on to Chasing Dallas season 3. So I came on, and of course, Reese being Reese, she pulled a stunt because, of course, Reese knew I was gonna outshine him. But that wasn't what we discussed. Like, I really came onto that project thinking, okay, I'm finally gonna get to show the girls that I actually do some shit, since everybody wants to know what Dre Sember does and all that damn shit, girl. They want to see me go down and give out turkeys for Thanksgiving. They want to see me give out pumpkins for October. They want to see me go and give out motherfucking candy hearts for Valentine's Day and shit, just to show that I'm working. So I said, okay, girl, I'm gonna show the girls what they want to see. Reese, being Reese, child, with all her love and warmth, girl, with every damn role. She, for every bitch on the show, she has a role, and the roles a different type of way, honey. And the role for Dre Sember was not the right one, so she bumped me up off the show basically because she thought she got in good with Trey Howard then, which was okay. It wasn't okay for me, but we had a whole different discussion about my place on the show, and then I just ended up leaving. I was like, child, this is just, whatever. I went back to Atlanta, and here I am, not syncing with the shit that is Chasing Dallas. I had an opportunity to do the reunion, and well, when the reunion was talked about being in person and confessionals, and I just turned it down. So I was like, I don't really have a reason to go and reunite with them about what, even virtually. What do I need to go and do the virtual reunion for? The show is getting canceled, and I really hate that all the really creative personalities have to go down with the shit that Reese sank. But I jumped my ass up off of it. I left back in May. Yeah, I got the fuck
Well,
on
because
because
I was
I saw what was happening. Kind of
looking
like
at
with
you.
G Status season 2. Once again, Dre Simber survives the sinking ass ships.
I don't. Me personally, I've always said that Reese, as whomever is the producer, should just be the producer, let the cast be the cast. But I also look at it, if he wasn't a part of the season, George wouldn't have a storyline. Uh,
But Wiley, think about it like this:
huh.
Why is it that all of their storylines center around Reese? Is it that they don't have anything to show, or they're not getting to show anything? Because I just told you that's what happened to me. I had a
Okay.
lot to show. I had events that I was going to show, all this and that. Me and Reese in production, we all know what was going on. It never got to be shown because Reese blocked me. So when we look at George and Markel, is it that they didn't have anything to show, or they didn't have a chance to show it? Because I highly doubt that George and Markel had nothing to show outside of running around chasing Reese big ass up Elm Street and Camp Crystal Lake. So
Because I'm looking
you
at it,
tell
either that
me.
could be the case too, because I was just getting tired of the whole, like the previous episode where Markel and Reese G was talking about that show that that the show that Markel executive produced. That scene was so drowned, was just out,
Mhm.
like it was too
Wiley,
much.
you said it yourself in your last review. Why is the show always surrounded around Reese? And let's
I
be honest,
Yeah,
Reese is not Reese is not a Dre Simber.
right.
Now, if a
That's
show
true.
was centered around me, I'm the type of bitch that's like, okay, this bitch is doing a lot. I could see if it was surrounded by him. Reese is not that strong of a personality. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I agree with you on that. And that's why I said he would do better just working behind the scenes and stuff. But I also think that Reese want to be the superstar. That Reese want to be a it girl in the scene,
Correct.
right? He want to be that person, whether he want to agree or not agree. He want to be that person. But it's just not done right because
Mm.
all of the storylines revolved around him. Even what's the hairstylist? What's the hairstylist name? The one that lost his shop or paid money to somebody.
Dior.
Yeah, Dior, they were arguing, and I was really
Yeah,
rooting
he
for him.
lost his damn shop. I'm sorry. If I'm paying monthly, that's like that bitch off of Pose. She just gave up the damn money, and the bitch came back and got her shop, didn't sign no papers. You mean to tell me y'all niggas didn't say, oh, we're gonna take this contract home, look it over. I'm calling numbers. If it's my money going
Yes,
to some damn weird bitch, I'm calling numbers. I'm looking up shit. That's how I found out about their PPP loans. I'm looking up shit. I'm researching shit. What you mean? And then you want to come on that, like, the only thing you got to come on camera and talk about is that you got your shit snatched from you because you didn't do good business.
and I
You know what
was
I'm
like,
saying? I don't get it,
yeah,
honey.
I don't agree with that as well. But I did love in the previous season when he was arguing with Reese G, and it was some tension there. But then he started kissing Reese G ass in the next season, and
No, no, no,
kind
no,
of
no. Reese started kissing their asses. Cause
okay,
notice at the lemon squeeze, Reese got in with her new friends. The lemon squeeze is right after the retreat. So this is how, like, Wiley, it's very odd. I'm gonna explain it to you. Chase and Dallas started shooting in October of last year. The retreat took place November the 17th or the 19th of last year. That's why you saw Eric pop up. So when Eric was at Trey Howard's dinner, Eric was going on the retreat the weekend after that. So they just decided to throw her in because the retreat was to introduce me, Eric, and Robert. We was all supposed to be on the retreat, but Robert, he didn't come or whatever for whatever reasons. Um, so after that, that's why you saw Eric start filming this and that. Dre Simber came back home like I am now. I came back out every November, from November to December. I come back home with my family and spend Thanksgiving here and then Christmas, which is also my birthday. So after the retreat, I came back home. That's why I came to Dallas in January. So that scene you saw me and Trey reading each other was in January. That's when I get introduced for season 3.
Okay.
So it was it it was I don't even know what to say, Wiley. Overall, Reese just fucked everybody up. Like certain people shouldn't have been main cast members. Certain people just got a chance to be main cast members and shit just because Reese started kissing their ass after the retreat. You saw it on the retreat. Oh, Ariel and Trey and Dior have done so much for me, but y'all had the reunion for season 2 in June. The retreat was in October. So y'all just got kumbaya besties and that look what little 3 months.
I,
And
I
then we're sitting at the motherfucking lemon squeeze, and the lemon squeeze was in December because I was supposed to be at the lemon squeeze, but I was here, but I didn't get an invitation, nor did I get an invitation to George's event. Even a production invited me last minute. I was like, no, girl, I'm in Tennessee. Like they wanted to come and get me from Tennessee and everything. I was like, no, girl, I'm in Tennessee with my family. I wasn't on the call sheet. I didn't come, honey. I'm not that type of bitch. So it's like y'all are all besties and this and that. But then at the limit squeeze, Trey, Dior, and them all they all looking at Reese like, girl, are you gonna handle this or not? Or and all these other hoes that they was gonna go to bat for him and be against Markel and George, but it didn't work like that. And then he didn't expect Premier to come. So how you didn't expect Premier to come, but you invited King Kane?
mm,
So it's just a lot of shit. I'm like, child, Reese fucked up the show. That's why they're getting canceled. I'm not here to, Wiley, I'm really not here to say anything that's not already been said or throw no salt on no wounds. It's just very unfortunate that this is the first web series that you will ever see get canceled. I've never seen a web series get canceled. Some web series may not finish, but this is one I've seen get canceled, and Dario said it's canceled. Reese's confirmed it's canceled. Why do you think that happened, Wiley?
with me
Dallas
personally,
is
that
the
comes.
only show to get canceled. And along with that, you're taking away all these creatives because of one bitch. And that's why I say focus on your business. Focus on what you have to offer. If Reese wasn't so focused on trying to do all these different shows and have his hands in all these different pots and trying to take down Q down in LA.
Okay. Hello. You there, Jay Simber? I don't know. Can you hear me? Jay Simber? I think your sound went out. Maybe you could. Okay, give me a second. All right, Jay Simber, you
Woo,
back.
child together. That was the spirit of Reese. That was the spirit of
But
Reese,
me
child. She came and
personally,
got me.
I think that Reese G should have a person like myself to help produce the show because
Mm-hmm.
I said, why don't we get another producer on and then to help you instead of you being in all the scenes? Because I recently told him like a couple of months ago when he came to my house again. I said it's because it's draining on the season. It's just all about you, and the people are getting tired just seeing you arguing everybody. You need to share the love and
Mm-hmm.
get somebody else that can help produce the show and show other stuff other than you arguing with everybody in the season because it's getting draining, right? Is this the
Correct.
chase of Reese G or the chase of reality? It's only one or two people that I really see chasing their dreams and really showing themselves nice. You Trey Howard doing really great. Ariel, even though her breast is left and right, is so separated, she's doing something.
But this
Releasing
is the
her
thing,
music.
Wiley.
Everybody else
I
is just
would
arguing with Reese.
even with those characters, like Eric, all of them, it's like certain people get promoted up and certain people get demoted down. And it's all because of one person. And
Mhm.
that's what really fucks me up because it's like we see the monopoly that goes on in Dallas. It was one bitch blocking everything, not because she's a big blubber ass bitch, but just because he wants to block everything. Reese was the issue. And she's probably watching this right now. Anything I do, bitches watch, especially the girls in the game. And it's just I'm really glad that Reese is out the way now, especially with Chasing in Reality, because he was trying to become the face of Chasing Reality. Notice Reese was doing everything: the retreat, Chasing Chad, Chasing Chicago, Chasing Dallas, all this other shit. Want to be on Chasing LA. It's like, girl, calm down. And Dario does one show. I'm not here to be the bitch to tell y'all to look this way or that way. I'm just talking to you from a viewer and a talent perspective. I'm really glad that Reese is out the way because Reese is the type of bitch that you'll build the damn place. And then you have this bitch come in and say, oh, he sounds like he's such a good asset, da da da. And then that whole destroys your shit from the inside out. That was Reese. That's why she's gone.
Do you think that in the reunion that it is the reunion been taped? I don't know if the reunion been taped yet. Is you gonna do the reunion? You
What was
said
that?
you're not doing a reunion. I was actually you're not gonna go to the
No, I won't be
reunion.
doing a reunion. There's not an in-person reunion. It's gonna be virtual. I
Virtual.
won't
Where's the money?
be
So they ain't got the
there.
money to have a location. They don't have the money to have a location.
I see a few.
I said they don't have the money to have it in location, like a location.
No, it's not that they don't have the money. It's just that okay, I'm gonna give you my perspective and my thoughts on what's going on. That's how I'm gonna phrase it.
Okay.
Reese got kicked out of Chasing Reality's family back in September. And Dario took creative control from him, which means Reese doesn't have a say so in how scenes are edited. That's why you don't see a lot of Reese in confessionals, but on the scene. So Reese doesn't have creative control, and he doesn't have his moderator badge on Chasing Reality. And he does not. Okay, so he's not the EP over Chasing Dallas anymore. The other producers, the cameraman, basically, CJ, Cameron, Roderick, they communicate with Andario. Reese does not. They're not cool no more. They don't follow each other on Instagram. I hate to be the bitch to tell you this, but it's already been out there. I'll deliver it. So Reese is basically out the damn family. Reese is involved with everything else, but telling us why he is not with Chasing Reality no more. That's why he's trying to push a Reese G production and reaching out to all these other producers to try to create shows with them. He even asked me if I wanted to produce a show with him, and I was like, "Girl, I didn't say a yes or a no. I say you owe me an apology first and foremost, just because I'm like, girl, you need to say sorry to me for what you did, but I have no
What did he
desire to
do
work
to
with
you?
Reese.
What
No
did he do to you?
shade. I wish him all the best. I'm
What
not no
did
hater.
Reese G do to you?
But Reese is officially out of Chasing Reality. That's why there's no reunion. There's not no reunion because why put money into everything? And this is the last fucking the show is getting canceled, Wiley. They're not coming back next year. Markel has no desire to take the shit up because he's doing his own shit now. So why take over Chasing Dallas when he's doing his own shit? You know what I'm saying? So there will be a hiatus from my point of view. You know, nothing's confirmed, but the show is canceled. Reese doesn't promote the show no more. None of the cast. It's like, if you know your shit's getting canceled, Wiley, why put all your effort into it? And why would they put an in-person reunion? That's why it's virtual now. They had a decision, and plus Reese and all the rest of the cast, including me, have been going on online and talking about the show and this and that.
What?
And they're like, girl, what's the point of talking about this shit in person when y'all talking about it online? It's a chop. Wiley, it's a chop. It's a chop. And it's understandable.
I personally believe they could just do the show with another producer. I just don't understand. Why cancel something?
They're trying to. Oh, and in the chat last night, I said that Wiley's producers don't like me, and it don't matter because I'm gonna be coming back. That's what I said. I don't know who the fuck in here who was in the live last night because they're not gonna say who they are. You know, I get on your producers when I come here, Wiley, child.
Yeah,
I said
hear
last
that.
night, Wiley's producers don't like me, and girl, who gives a fuck? Because I'm always gonna be a guest, girl. I'm back 8 months more to getting y'all ass again if need be. And girl, here's the darling, girl. Day the Dover Queen. Who else? Who was the other one talking? Girl, every bitch that because y'all obviously be in TTB. So if I catch y'all in TTB running y'all damn mouth, your ass will be DD done. So yes, Wiley, sorry, just had to jump down in the comments and let them bitches know that. Don't start. Yes, girl, let's start. Deborah, I remember you and them damn stringy ass edges. You know I have to get on your producers, Wiley. I'm sorry, girl. I had to jump down on them asses. Okay, girl, back to the show.
To Reese G. I think Reese. I honestly believe that if they do another producer, bring you on and bring Robert on, the other guy,
No, there's no
I
need
don't
for the rest of
necessarily
them.
see
There's
that as
really no
being
need
great.
for the rest of them, Wiley. Who would you really want to see back? You know me, I'm gonna survive. I'm Dre Stenberg. I can get on any damn show, Wiley. You already know me. I can go anywhere. But is there anybody outside of Ariel that you would like to see on another show?
I like to see Arrow on the show. I like to see Trey Howard. He did amazing, I think, in this last season. The
Trey
look
gave
was good.
us work ethic and everything this season, but I mean, I don't really see Trey being on another show. You see Trey, you're gonna think of Chasing Dallas. I was the only one to give him a run for his money this season. And after that, it was like, girl, she got
You
bored
know
just like we are getting
what?
bored.
What
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Gary D? He did not do it for me. And the other cast member, the one that's the nail technician, uh, he just did not
Mhm.
do it for me. The one that's supposed to do nails. I don't know why he was on the show because he didn't really have no storyline.
Oh, child, you talking about Robert. Now, check this out, Wiley. We on TTB one night, and CJ, the motherfucking producer, CJ happens to come on. This nigga, he's on there running his motherfucking mouth. And need I mind you, CJ, one of the producers who went to jail the day I was supposed to have my damn event for Chasing Dallas. So my shit gets canceled because he went to jail that damn weekend. I'll air the whole damn production, bitch. Like at the Wiley, you ever been at a job and it's like, well, the job is getting shut down. Why not air their ass? I could air everybody, girl. I could air the producers and the
Oh,
damn cast.
what? Okay.
I ain't even gonna do all that. I ain't even gonna do all that. Robert was added to the cast to bring a thug bone and harmony type shit. You know, we tired of seeing all the sissies on these damn shows, bitch. The motherfucking R guys, love R guy down, but all the androgynous shit. Trey Howard and his wig, Dior and his damn two-tone Kool-Aid ass hair. These hoes they got on Timberlands one damn scene, bitch. The next scene they got on kitten heels from Sheen, bitch. It's like, okay, girl. So he thought, okay, we're gonna bring in a little bit of thug real, and it's gonna bring in some man, honey. Child, it fell flat. It fell flat as fuck. Like it fell flat. And I'm like, Robert didn't offer anything. And y'all really tried to push Robert over me. That's why I'm like, Reese, be a producer. This is why her ass is not part of Chasing Reality no more. This is why Chasing Dallas getting canceled because you don't know how to take yourself out the damn productions. You
Yes.
had a whole family on there and still trying to add more of that damn family so you can be in their good graces. And then they let your ass sit at the lemon squeeze and get squeezed like a damn lemon. And then they let your ass sit out the
Okay.
dry in Las Vegas where you brought their ass. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I want to say this with the whole thing with Premiere, because Premiere was at the Lemon Squeeze. I don't know. Why wasn't Premier a cast member? Because he always there but not there.
Premier didn't want to come back. Premier
Okay.
could have probably been the main cast. Well, Reese blocked that, especially after he came to the Lemon Squeeze. But Premier had no desire to be a main cast member. That's why he left. Premier came back season 2 to do some guest spots. Reese accused him of doing coke, as y'all heard. He didn't want to come back. Notice nobody comes back. It's Reese is the problem. I have no problem with Reese, but Reese is the problem. And then he'll jump his big motherfucking number 2 extra sauce ass on the live in a heartbeat and tell y'all how he the victim and how everything a lie and this thing. Everybody not lying on you. Just like they'll say Dre Simber, this, that, da, 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 da. Y'all believe them hoes to the heart. Y'all believe them all goddamn day. If I come on and defend myself, y'all still gonna believe them. So why the fuck we supposed to believe that Reese just writing shit? When you got 9-11 hoes saying the same thing, that's like you had 9-11 hoes saying the same thing about Dre Simber.
So I want to get off this for a second. G Status ATL Hustle, their producer, pretty much clapped back at you and said, "You're nothing. You have nothing going for yourself. You're trash." How did you
Yeah.
respond to that? Because you used to work with G Status before Chasing.
Well, if you
Yeah.
watch the video, you'll see how that went. I have nothing against KL, but I'm gonna tell you this, Wiley. I've done 3 projects this year. They're all
Okay.
finished. They're all finished. And whether I was a fucking friend of the show, did a guest appearance, what I came on, jumped up and down on one damn leg and tapped my goddamn head with a grapefruit in my mouth, bitch, I still finished the damn project. I did what Dre Summer needed to do. That's from Chasing Dallas season 3, Chasing Dallas The Retreat, Crew Love the web series. Go check it out now on YouTube. Bitch, to the motherfucking Jack motherfucking campaign that I did about HIV awareness. I've been out here working. My shit's completed. My shit's finished. I made appearances on other shit. So, I mean, until you finish your shit, hoes love to say what I do and don't do. Just because I'm not on these free ass web series where you have bitches like Reese and Jaja Katal over G status and shit, playing Monopoly with certain cast members over certain cast members does not mean I can't. That does not
Well,
mean
they
that I'm
said,
not out here working. I'm
well, they
working,
said
bitch.
that
Whether I'm
John.
sleeping on the damn
They,
floor of this and that, bitch, I'm working.
well, they said
Wiley,
that.
you at home working right now. When
Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
talking shit, I'm still working.
So they.
So it's nothing against them girls or whatever, but it's like, honey, it ain't stopped no bads because Dre Simber went from G status
So
to
what?
chasing reality, who are the number one top dogs right now. I'm still over there. The only bitch that's out of chasing reality right now is Reese G. The rest of us is still there and can go get on other shows that chasing reality might want to do. What's
So
next?
I think that. So you wasn't shocked that KL came at you like that. That
Huh?
KL. You wasn't shocked that KL came at you the way that he did.
No, because KL has always been a very vocal producer. He's the Reese, and other producers who jump in front of the screen to try to get their shine and stuff are the opposite of Andario. Andario is the blueprint. Jaja Kata would have been the blueprint had he did his show excellently. As of right now, Andario is the blueprint producer. And guess what, Wiley? You have not seen Andario on Mitty damn interviews. Andario don't run his damn mouth. And
No, he
Dario
doesn't.
runs his damn business. He don't get on live with his damn with bitches like us. He don't get on live and talk about the show. He let the show talk for itself. Am I wrong?
That's the truth. Like I
You
requested him
will
because he
not
came on the show
see
like
that
one
bitch
time.
nowhere. When you see
Dario,
Andario, it's gonna be in the credits.
yeah,
When you
Dario
see
came on our.
Andario, it's gonna be in the credits. He's not doing interviews. He's not linking up with shady ass bloggers and sissies like me and these other hoes talking about his show. He gonna let the show for itself. Period.
Yeah,
That's
Dario is
that's
one of those
just
type of
that. Anybody
people.
take it some type of way they do. Bitch, thank you. As a producer, you stay behind the scenes. Let your talent, you don't never see the director come out and promote the damn video and promote the damn movie. The talent do that. That's what I pay you for. We don't get paid. Which marks that. But you let the talent speak for the damn show. Wiley, you the face of your brand. If you was behind the damn scenes and you had somebody else as the face of your brand, who gonna talk for your damn brand? Not you, ho. It's the fucking brand ambassador. I've been a brand
Yeah.
ambassador. I speak for brands. You get what I'm saying? You stay your ass behind the scenes and make a damn show. There's nothing against KL. Be like Andario. And Andario is the youngest damn producer in the game.
Yeah,
Outside of Jaja Kata, because that bitch gone. The next one, Karan and I think Karan and Dario are about the same age. But guess what? You don't see Karan too much. He's making his damn shows. Let the talent speak for the show.
I I I
Deliver.
I agree with you on that. And also, would you go back to G status if they offer it?
No, that's been declined.
Okay, you would not go back to G status. I
No.
was looking at because Ford have her own cleaning business and doing very well.
Yeah,
Have
Four
you
is doing very well. Yeah, he's
have,
doing really good. I talked to Four yesterday.
have you ever thought about working for his cleaning business?
No. No, I got my own shit going on, but he's doing good. We get offered to do a lot of these web series and everything, but no, Four is
Is
doing
he coming
good.
back?
He's
Is he
visiting his
coming back
family,
to G?
everything, all
Is
that.
he coming back to G status? Do you know? Is he gonna come
No,
back?
he's no. We have. Hey, let me tell you this, Wally. We have no. Me and him both have no desire to go back to G status. I wish them the best of luck with season 3. But notice the only two people who are coming back to G status season 3 are Akeem, of course, because Akeem is a clown, and Shirai. And it looks clowns on
What?
Shirai's part too,
It's
because it's like
Sherrod?
Shirai, why would you go back after they did you? But hey, fame is a hell of a drug. But Akeem and Shirai are going back. All the rest of us declined, or some of them weren't offered back. I wasn't officially offered back, but I've been offered to go back and shoot scenes with them. I declined. No.
So would you be able if they offered you money? Would you go back?
Hmm.
If they offer you a check, would you go back?
Honestly, Wiley, no, because I have integrity. Money doesn't determine a lot of things for me. Once I've had a bad experience with you, working with you might just, as much as I'm the bad guy of YouTube and this and that, I have a lot of integrity. I always have. That's why I quit these shows and bitches say, "Oh, you were fired." Da da da. No, I actually left. Um, I'm not where I want to be with this. It's like, this is not Netflix. This is not VH1, Bravo, ja. This is YouTube on free ass reality shows. So it's like, I am not going to, interfere with my integrity and everything to do these shows for what? Cloud? I've always been that bitch. Wiley, how you think I got on this shit? I've been that bitch. I was
So
that bitch in high school.
I hear
I
you.
was that bitch in college. I
Why
was that
why
bitch in
don't
the
you
streets.
why
But
don't
how
you
you think I got
do
on this shit? They don't pick bitches out of nowhere, honey.
I
It's
want to
some
ask
of
you a
us who was just
question.
that bitch.
Why don't you do a show like yourself, do your own show, a YouTube show
Oh
on
yeah, next year, be on the lookout, Wiley. I got something to tell you. I got honey. Well, I've
okay.
graduated because I've become that bitch. I am him. He is me. I become that bitch in this scene. So I'm like, if I'm gonna keep doing YouTube, it's time for me to start my own show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me start my own shit. I've been in touch with some producers and stuff. So next year will be a year of me experimenting with some new stuff, really like trying my own thing, getting back behind the camera because I started off as a producer and then
Yeah.
I became the talent.
But I think you
Yeah, I
did
became the
something with
talent.
Chase. I think you did something with Chase in Atlanta at one point. Weren't you like a
Yeah,
producer
I
or
was a
cameraman?
This is how I got into the web series. I became a producer with Chasing Reality. I did Chasing Atlanta season 1 reunion, and then from there I went to G Status. So that's how I got into
Mhm.
all of this. And
This well,
mm,
I was on G Status live that they recently did, and they saying that this new season is better than the previous season. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that
I,
everything's goes
I'm
good.
while I don't really know much about that. We got to finish off
Well,
season 2 first.
yeah,
If you ain't finished your lunch, if you ain't finished lunch, I don't give a fuck how dinner tastes.
yeah, because
If you
that's what
ain't
he said. He
finished
said
lunch, I don't give a fuck how
I
dinner
think they're
tastes.
releasing the last of season 2. I think in Thanksgiving, from my understanding.
Wiley,
Hmm.
I just want to say, I want to give a chance for some of your weak ass, whack ass, ugly ass producers to bring their ass up here and say something to the darling too. This black ass bitch, Deborah Mitchell. Yeah, I'm coming back with vengeance, honey, just because they want to play. We got Deborah Mitchell and her nappy ass head
Let me. I can't.
in the
I think you breaking up.
comments.
I think you breaking up a
Who
little bit. Hold
else
on,
is in
Jay
here?
you breaking up. You breaking up.
Oh, look how it's the devil. Can you hear me
Jay
now? We
I can hear you
good.
now. You was breaking up on the
Yeah, I'm
you
down on
you.
your damn producers, honey. Tell the producers they talking to the director. Let's get Deborah Black ass up here. Who else? Who else is in here? I don't even fuck all the other shit. I came to read these bitches. Actually, let's get on. Who else? Who else want to come up here? Drop the link for these hoes. Let me see.
I have a question to
Day
ask
the
you.
Dover Queen, cause girl, she be all up in my ass and
I
stuff.
I have
So
a question. I have a question to ask you because you had came on the show
yeah,
previously, and you were
it's the
talking about the whole
darling.
thing with Reese G.
What's up?
I was asking you a question. I thought Reese G brought you on because you asked to be on Jason Dallas. That wasn't the case.
No, I auditioned. I auditioned for the retreat, and then I could walk into Chasing Dallas season 3.
Oh, okay. So you auditioned.
I'm that
Okay.
bitch, Wiley. I'm that bitch, Wiley.
I
I'm
just
that
want to
bitch. I
know.
am he. No, I didn't audition for season 3. I already had a place. I didn't
Okay,
audition for season.
I just had to ask you. I just had to ask you because I didn't know
Right?
if you auditioned or
Me,
did
me
audition
and
for the show.
Eric auditioned for the retreat, and then I don't know what Robert did, but the three of us already had a place on season 3. That's why I came on.
Okay. All right. I just had to ask you that. Had to ask you that.
Hmm I want to
I
read the
want
bitch. Come
I
on,
want to
I'm here,
ask you.
y'all.
I want to ask you one second, once because I'm about to bring this to a close. I want to ask you about
No,
chasing.
Wiley, I need
Uh,
to read on
yeah,
the producer, the
I
director
want to chase. I want
here.
to ask. Hold on one second. I want to ask you something about chasing Dallas.
Mhm.
If they were to end, why don't you ask Ardario for you to be the producer of the show? Would you take on that project?
Hell no. For my own shit, yeah. Fuck Chasing Dallas. It needs to come to an end. Chasing Dallas was the weakest branch of Chasing Reality. None of them bitches had star quality. I'm a star, Wiley. Why you think I got on that shit? I can go
Well,
anywhere.
I think honestly, Ariel was a star of it. She definitely did.
Well, yeah,
I would, yeah,
Ariel, Reese, and Trey Howard carried this damn season. Reese because it's Reese's show. Me because I'm Dre Sember. Ariel because Ariel is Ariel shit, and Trey Howard because he was working. Trey Howard has no personality, and the fact that he went back and forth with me helped him But outside of that, he had work ethic, and then he's a shady bitch. We carried the shit, but honestly, this is the weakest branch of Chasing Reality. Why you think it's getting cut? So now,
But
when
the
I come
views,
back, I'm
the
gonna have my own.
views, they were doing. They, from my understanding, they were doing good with the views. Honestly, I didn't see them doing low in
The
views. They were
views,
doing.
but Wiley, look, check that out. The views are good. So why are y'all getting canceled?
I just think I don't understand why they get why just Dario just can't take up
Think
the
about it.
project and move to Dallas.
Think
I
about
don't.
it.
I don't know why it's getting canceled. I don't think it's getting canceled. Honestly, I think they're gonna come
No,
back. I
sweetie,
think they're just
Wiley,
saying that.
Wiley. I know more about this than you do. It's
I don't.
canceled.
I don't
I
think it's gonna get
It's
canceled.
canceled,
I think
sweetie.
that
No,
show gonna come back
Wiley.
with another producer of the show. I don't
No,
necessarily see
Wiley.
it gonna be
Wiley,
canceled.
listen to me. It is canceled, sweetie. It's canceled so further
I
notice.
don't. I don't think that's gonna be
Wiley,
canceled.
I'm on the show. I'm on the show,
I
Wiley. Oh.
honestly, when I'm looking at it, once they rest on it and take a break, it's going to be somebody that's going to fill that hole and say, "Hey, I want to be the producer of the show. Let me take over the show and let me do it."
In the future, yes, but check this
And I
out.
think you're going to see that new season will
Markel
come
is
on.
not taking it over. Markel
I
is
don't
doing
think
love is
Markel will
Blind.
take it over. I think another person will come up because it's a good brand. It's a good brand. Somebody will
But
come up
Wiley, they're
and
gonna have to
I'll be
find
producer of the
somebody
show.
with credibility and this and that. And Dario and Reese were friends. That's why and Dario, Kevon, and Reese had a good camaraderie. And Daryl's not letting anybody just take over Dallas. Dallas is done for right now. Reese has confirmed it, and Daryl's confirmed it in Dallas right now. Wiley, sweetie, it's done. I'm telling you that from talent who is in them
I
people. They're
personally
done
believe
right
that
now.
somebody else can pick up that project and doing amazing things for Dallas.
In the future, but baby, you won't see them to 2023 if they do come back.
I think another season.
Markel is starting his own shit. Y'all go follow 86 Productions. Markel got his own shit coming out next month, and he's still doing Lovers and Friends. Don't nobody give a fuck about Chasing Dallas right now. They're canceled.
Well, for me, if anybody out there that is listening to the production, y'all will be crazy to let that show go sour when there's so many people in Dallas that will love to take that project and that will do amazing things for that project for the new season. Honestly,
definitely.
But if a producer come on there, let them focus on producing and don't try to be a cast unless you know how to balance both. But if you
Wiley,
know how
don't
to
hold
produce,
your breath,
you should
baby.
do it.
Chasing Dallas is on
I think they
hiatus.
should do it. I think that it should come back. Honestly, should do Chasing Dallas season what? What will it be season 4? I think a new producer can take that and really do amazing. I think even Chasing
They can,
Chicago
but
will be.
Dario not letting anybody up on there. And let me tell you something. If Dario cut Kevon and Reese, you think he just gonna let anybody come take over Dallas, the weakest
I don't
branch of
think
the show?
I don't think people like anybody can do it. But if somebody was willing to come and do the project and it's good energy, you just never know. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
just because you got good,
Even
you have
for
to have
Chicago,
you have to have the
I think
business.
it would be great.
You have
Even
to
for
have the business aspect of it. Dallas is gone for right now, Wiley. That's
I
just
think
what.
it can come back. I don't necessarily believe that it's gone until next year coming if it don't come out. I believe another producer can come and take the ranks and really do great for Chasing Dallas.
Yeah, don't hold your breath, Wiley. It's not that for Wiley.
Even for Chasing Chicago, I think that
No,
would be great.
there's
Be a
not
great.
Chasing Chicago. Reese's taking Chasing Chicago footage and turning it into a show on Reese G Production.
I'm no. What I'm
Wiley, like
saying
I
is,
said, I know these girls.
hold on. What I'm saying is that if they were to do Chasing Chicago, I know a cast that would be
TCB,
wonderful.
come up here. TCB.
It would be a wonderful cast that would do great for Chasing Chicago because the people is there. They always ask like when they gonna do Chasing Chicago. It's so many characters that I know personally because I was born and raised in Chicago. I think that would be awesome if they were to do a Chasing Chicago because the people there is just it's a different city, it's a different vibe, it's a different culture. Honestly, whoever takes on Chasing Chicago, that will be the next big show.
They're not.
Just like when you sing with Chase LA, but it will be better because the characters there
They're
you
not
never
doing
really seen them type of
Wiley. They're
characters.
not
In.
doing
I
it.
think they should.
It's
I think
cities. It's
they
certain
should.
cities where producers are not going to greenlight it.
I think they should.
No, hold
Or
on, hold on.
somebody
Oh,
should
let
take
me
a
tell
show
you
in
this.
Chicago.
Let me tell you this, Wiley. And Dario did not greenlight Chasing Chicago. That's why Reese got cut because he kept trying to film Chasing Chicago, one of those shows, behind his back. And Dario did not greenlight Chasing Chicago. That's why the shit got scrapped. So Reese is taking it to a Reese G production.
I mean, he should.
Chasing Chicago
He
got
should.
scrapped. Yeah, it got scrapped.
I think he should, because I was even thinking about doing something in Chicago, because the cast is definitely there. Shout out to Sasha Herrera. Shout out
Wiley, the head
to
producer has to give it a
shout,
heads up. It don't matter about who want to come. I was
shout,
going to pitch it chasing.
out
I
to
was gonna pitch
shout
it
out to
chasing
the
New
Kardashians
Orleans.
that's out there in Chicago. I think it would be
They're
awesome
not
if they
doing
were
it.
to do a
They're
show
not
like that,
doing
because the cast, the people, whoever, it don't have to necessarily be chasing reality. It could be whoever want to do a reality show in Chicago. It would be great, because there's so many great characters in the
it. It
city of
don't have to be
Chicago.
chasing. They
It'll
could
be
put
great.
any show out
There
there,
could
but
be any
Chasing
show in
Valley
Chicago.
doing it.
It could be
Chasing Valley
and
doing it. Yeah,
yeah,
Chasing Valley already said
because
no.
it's a void for Chicago, and I think Chicago, it would definitely be lit.
It's the void because they killing every damn body. And
The
Dario said
views,
no, but another
the views that be
producer
there.
say no.
Actually,
Yeah,
the views will be
don't
there.
want to do
Honestly,
it. They
if they don't
don't
want to
do it,
do it,
Wiley.
somebody in Chicago could definitely do it, and it would be great for the views. I'm just telling you, it would be
Yeah,
honestly.
nobody. And
Even
Dario
New
said
York,
nah, so
just
it'll
like
never
New
be a
York.
chase.
New
Yeah,
York is another great city. I would love to see New York to do a chase route, but even Houston, I think people sleep on Houston.
no,
Houston is
Houston
another
ain't,
great.
we couldn't keep real hot boys in Houston. What the fuck want to chase in Houston for?
I
I'm
think I
tell you,
think
I'm
I
tell
think
you something,
Houston,
Wiley. I'm tell you
but the
something, Wiley.
cast of Houston is the vibe in Houston is really nice. I think that if they
I'm,
really put their
I'm tell you
resources in,
something,
I think
Wiley.
Houston
I'm
could be
tell you something,
next.
Wiley. Wiley, you're a blogger. I'm talent. I really know a lot of these people just like you do. But I'm tell you something. There's no audience in Texas. Dallas is
Eddie,
gone, and then
Eddie is an audience in there,
such y'all
because if that
have
was the
got to
case,
do with
Jason
Houston.
Dallas won't get no views. They get a lot of views. It's an
They
audience for
get a lot
Texas.
of views, but guess what? They got canceled because of their producer, which means there's no more. There's not another bigger show than Chasing Dallas. If Chasing Dallas is gone because of the producer, y'all have nothing else. No, there's nothing in
I think
Dallas.
another
There's nothing
producer,
in
shows
Houston.
get canceled all the
That's
time.
why people. That's why people get mad at Atlanta. Atlanta is a hot motherfucking city. We have talent. We got personalities. Y'all don't have that in Texas. I saw that my damn
I mean, they
self.
do.
I came
They
down
do.
there and felt
They
like a
do.
sore
That's not
thumb.
true. That's not true. They have plenty of.
Well,
If
Wiley,
I've talked to a lot of people here in Texas that have personality that did not do with Chasing, and you know why they didn't pick up in Chasing Dallas is because they're not getting paid to do Chasing Dallas. Okay, so that's why they didn't do it. Like Kurt Myers, which owns G Stat, well not G Stats, I'm
we
talking
know
about
that
which
we're not getting
owns
paid out these
About
shows. You're supposed to
Prosperity.
promote something. It's not about payment. If you know that you're going into a job,
No, a
you're
lot
like,
of
okay, we're gonna
people,
give you
hold on, a lot of people that we went to and we asked, they said, well, I would love to do it, but I'm not doing it for free. That's what it was. So that's why they went with a lot of
well, then they ain't getting
Howard.
on the damn show,
They went with Trey
because
Howard and stuff like that and stuff like that.
that's
You
why it's
know,
about the payment, Wiley. It's not about the payment. If motherfuckers is telling you you're not getting paid for 2 weeks, if you start this job, you ain't getting paid for 2 weeks.
but you're getting paid.
Motherfuckers tell you that you're not getting paid to do
No.
these web series, you're not getting paid.
But
If
a lot of people is
and
not
like
gonna
that
do
they're
it.
not getting paid, they don't need to do the damn show. That's why they're not on the
A lot of
show.
people don't. That's what's hard to do these web series, because you have
Deborah,
to.
I am disrespecting the moderator, the producer, and I'm not
That you
disrespecting
do it for
Wiley, but
free.
I'm a
Hold on one second. We having a conversation.
here.
You do it for free. I think that if people were getting paid, I think it would be
Wiley,
easier to
we
get
understand we're doing a
better
show for
cast on the
free.
show.
If a hoe don't want to do a show
That's
for free,
true.
then they're not gonna be on the show.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the producer come in there and invest and put people on payroll, it would be better. Honestly, in my humble opinion, it would definitely.
Jamar,
better
get
than
up here
something.
and explain to Wiley and these damn bitch ass moderators that if somebody don't want to be on the show, they don't have to be on the show, Wiley. But
I'm just giving
paid.
you my
Understand
opinion when
get
it comes
paid, they get
to.
exposure.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever
Jamar is a
there,
producer and he's been around all the Chase girls, honey.
wherever it is, giving a show, I think they should get paid something, honestly. And it's ways for them to get paid.
I feel the same way, Wiley. I feel the same way.
Here. If the producers do a better job with marketing and sales and get Amazon promotion and all this stuff, they can get they can get put on a lot of stuff. Because I look at Roland Martin on the Filter, which is an online show and where they talk about topics. He get the Amazon commercials, he got car commercials planning this, and he get paid for all that. I think they got to do a better job getting outside funding other than people just promoting their YouTube show. It could be a way to get people on these shows. That's honestly, you have to look at how can we get more money into these shows. Now, when it comes to Chicago, I'll probably even do a project like that because Chicago is lit. I love the city. It's some dope ass characters. in
Wiley,
Chicago.
they all right,
I would
honey.
love to do
They're
something in
lit
Chicago.
up. They're lit all right.
I,
They're lit all right,
yeah,
honey.
they're really lit. And I think that y'all never seen no show like in Chicago or something. Like, even like for Houston, it's some dope people in
Well, and
Houston.
Dario said no, so I guess we never will see on Chasing Reality, but another platform could pick up.
Another
But yeah,
platform
they
would be
said no.
good for Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think another person on another YouTube channel can definitely do it. It's a lot of work because another thing is you got to pay for stuff, pay for cameramans, and then with Dario, he know how to edit, so you have to pay for a bomb ass editor to edit your shit. So I agree, you on that. But I want to ask you this because I didn't see you. I did see you go back and forth with Trey Howard. At the end of the day, Trey Howard said you have nothing else going with yourself, just being on
yeah,
a reality show. He said one of his clapbacks said,
yeah.
out of all the stuff you talk about, you have no business, you have no brand, but just being on reality shows. What are your response to that? Because when people see you, they say all he does is just do YouTube shows. What is the brand
Well,
for
let me
Dre
tell
Summer
you,
outside of the
how did you
YouTube show?
come to know Trey Howard? Where did you meet Trey Howard?
Well, I've been new Trey Howard in Dallas. I actually
Where
interviewed
did you
him
meet
before
Trey
he got on.
Howard on a broad
He was just
spectrum? Where did everybody in the chat? Where did y'all meet Trey Howard?
well, I've saw him moving around on Instagram. I don't know where they
You
met him.
met
They
him
probably met
off
him.
Chasing Dallas. Y'all
No,
knew
I
her
saw him
off
before.
Chasing Dallas on Main
I knew her
Street.
before Chasing Dollars. She was on Instagram doing some
Okay.
stuff.
You
Fashion,
met me off the
like
okay.
that.
Well, this is the thing. Well, okay, Wally, let me explain this real quick. I don't need no interruptions from nobody. Um, Motherfuckers love to try to discredit me for doing the same shit everybody else doing. Oh, he on these shows, da da da. That's where you came to know everybody. A Sherrod, Trey Howard, Reese G. Y'all didn't know if you personally knew them. You didn't know none of these hoes before motherfucking Chasing Dallas, G Status, the Come Up Atlanta, the Come Up New York, Chasing New York, whatever the fuck. So when it comes to Dre Sember, oh girl, this because I'm the best at it. I'm the only bitch that's still surviving and keeping a big ass name. That's why I'm here tonight. I'm not no nobody. And I make money outside of this, Wiley. This is not my damn. We don't get no checks, sweetie. I work outside of here. I do this shit for fun. I come and troll bitches and make them that bitch. I come and cuss hoes out because I can. I come and upset bitches because I'm that bitch. I have that power. Y'all came to know me from YouTube just like all these other hoes. So why is the problem that I move from show to show? I've only been on 2 motherfucking shows. G Status season 1, G Status season 2, left, went over to Chasing Reality because I'm that bitch. I have that name. I can do that.
Mhm.
I did The Retreat. I did Chasing Dallas season 3. It's the problem when it comes to Dre Simmer because y'all can't take my damn mouth. I'm that hoe. I'm that bitch. I'm that nigga. I am he. He is me. What's up? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm
Well,
saying? Like, girl,
I,
whether
I,
I'm
I,
at the Motel 6 or the
I don't see
Hotel 8, girl, I am that
I don't
girl. Like,
see
stop.
I don't see a problem with a person moving from show to show. If you're not getting paid, you're not
Mhm.
getting paid. So you could do whatever you want to do, honestly.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Mhm.
these shows, right? Because you can move where you want to move.
I want one
Me
of the bitch
personally,
ass producers to come up here too, though, before we go over.
one of the points
Y'all are
that
bitches and
I
you
like
always
in you on the
check
show
these hoes.
is on G Status. G Status was whatever they want to say about it is the next up. If they can keep their shit together and really
Mhm.
do the producing and really keep the
Well,
episodes
G
coming,
Status is coming
they
back.
are
I
they
really
are
wish
they
them the
are they are next up when it comes to quality, when it comes to storylines. They are the next show
best.
up, the next franchise, the next big thing. Only thing with them, just put out the content, push it out. You know what I'm saying, and really bring it out there because the quality and the storylines was the best. Like it was entertaining, more entertaining than Dallas. It really gave some competition to Chase in Atlanta because
Mhm.
that's like the top
They're
show I
deep,
think
but
right now.
guess what?
They
Why
had great storylines.
consistency? If you're not a consistent competitor, I can't fuck with you. I need a hoe who gonna give me a left hook, a right hook, a uppercut, a motherfucking slam dunk. Not a hoe that's gonna smack me one day, run the fuck off, and then the month later come back and shoot through my damn window or some shit. Bitch, I need the hoe that's in my face. G Status is not a formidable opponent to Chasing Reality. That's why they killing these bitches. You have other shows who
I think
take a day and a week and this and that. Girl, I hop in the skit to put a damn show out. Y'all put out one damn episode and then y'all disappear and y'all just on y'all first damn season. You know, there's if we're gonna really focus on this game, which I don't really care about no more because, like I said, I am top tier at this point. I don't care if we're gonna look at this shit and take it serious like everybody else do. I am one of the bitches that you don't want to fuck with in this arena. So it's like I get my thoughts on these other hoes, and I'm like, Chase Atlanta and LA are eating y'all up. Dallas done got ate the fuck up because the producer didn't know how to be a producer. So yes, I would love to see other branches come, but you know, whatever.
Yeah,
Deborah Mitchell, girl,
because
lick my balls.
respectfully, if
I want her to come up here.
If G
Wiley, you know
status,
I come and call
hold
her
on one second,
rockets.
if G status were to come out and really focus
Ow.
on the show, and even with the producer of the cast, they have what it takes to be next up. Sherrod is definitely the face of G status. Shout out to Delicious. She was a great. I
Correct.
don't know if she's Miley not coming back. She was great. Hakeem, another great guy.
Mhm.
It's a lot of great people I think on G status that is absolutely the best when it comes to these shows. They all offer personalities. It wasn't just one person focused on one person.
Mhm.
Everybody has something going on the show. So if they do come back, I'm definitely there. Definitely going to see it on there. Honestly, yeah. I because G Status is one of those type of shows I cover week to week, and it was like the best ever. Covered this Chase in Dallas. No, I rather with Chase LA was a much better show than Chasing Dallas because at least it was some drama and it was some entertainment and it wasn't just focused on one person. So I'm kind of glad that Q was behind the scenes and allowed the cast to flourish. That's something with any show. When you are a producer, let you produce and let the cast be the cast because it works really well. Because when I started on LA, I was like, man, this is a great cast. This is great people. This is really good. It's not really that polished, but it's so doggone entertaining. And that's something that I got from LA. And I can't wait to see them come back. And I know it's probably gonna be better than it was the first season, but the first season definitely did
Yeah, I
really
think
well. I think it
definitely
was
going to
better
give
than Chasing Dallas, honestly.
yeah, I think they're definitely going to give us a show. I can't wait to see Chasing LA. Chasing Atlanta, I've heard and seen that it's going to be pretty amazing. Well, I haven't seen much. It's just from me looking on a, from the outside looking in. But I know LA, they're definitely going to come back and give us every fucking thing that we need. They've taken constructive criticism.
Yeah, even Just Lawrence show out of just a spinoff is doing really well with the ratings, and the show is so freaking good. It's like real,
Mhm.
it's authentic. So I'm really living. I didn't really live for the other show that Markel produced, Lovers and Friends. Not really my type. I
Yeah.
wasn't really into it like that. It needs to be with somebody a little bit more entertaining because you could be sexy but don't have no personality. It need people with personalities to really make that show pop. I did
Mhm.
love The Retreat. That was another great show that I watched. I think that
The
was
retreat
very
was
entertaining because it
amazing.
had
Of
very
course,
entertaining.
it's amazing because the darling was on it.
Yeah, it had some entertaining people on there. But I think personally, if you ever were to do a show, it got to be people with personality, honestly. Because if you
Mhm.
don't have people with personality, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be boring. Yeah, Lauren's show is definitely good. I watched that entire show, definitely good. And shout out to Charlie. I think he's live now with somebody. We're gonna get him on the
Charlie
show.
live, OMG. Charlie never goes live. I saw Charlie not too long ago in Atlanta, like a few months
Yeah,
ago. I
Charlie is
miss
definitely
my
there.
co-stars, my ex co-stars a lot or whatever. I hope they're all doing good. Yeah, Wally, being in this game for so long, it's like you meet so many people and personalities and this and that, and it's like, child, I just hope everybody doing good. It's no hard feelings about anything, literally, because it's like, you know, we're not regular peoples. We're not regular people, and it's not regular shit that we do. So it's like, child, what are we gonna have an issue with each other about?
I think a lot of people they always have a lot of negative stuff to say about Dre Summer, but at the end of the day,
Right.
you are entertaining. You and Four is like the best duo out there. I don't know why y'all not doing your own podcast or show. Y'all will make a lot of money.
For
Y'all
me.
two are the best when it comes to this YouTube stuff. When it comes to like shows, you and Four are just amazing together, and I think that y'all
Aren't
were to do a
we?
show together.
Shout out to Four
It would be great.
Jones.
Yeah. He definitely, if y'all were to do something, a podcast or a spinoff just following y'all around Atlanta, I think y'all have what it takes. I don't even know if he in Atlanta anymore. I don't know. but I think y'all will have what it takes to be that next duo
And
to
we're
take
still
over.
in Atlanta.
Oh, he's still in
I
Atlanta.
want to
Okay.
cuss out one of the producers, Wiley. Bring one of the bitches up. Let's what's up? Let's go. Come on. Bring one
Well,
of them
we
up.
bring it to a close. We've been on here for almost 2
Wiley,
hours.
no, I want to cuss the producer out. Bring that bitch Deborah up here with her black ass. Who else is up here? What bitch want to step to me tonight in the producers? Y'all already know what
Listen,
it's up
y'all.
when
You
it
take
get up
you
here.
take that on your own. Because we've been on here almost 2 hours. I have to go because I have work to do. In the
Wiley, let me
morning.
say this.
Uh,
Wiley, I love you. And I'll always, I'm gonna always be a guest. I'll come and holler at you. And yes, fuck your producers though. I just want to say that. You know me, I'm the problematic hoe. Whenever I come over here, I'm gonna tear the house up. Wiley, I love you. But yeah, fuck them. If they say fuck me, fuck them too, girl. I'm gonna fuck y'all with the deal dial. It's darling. Wiley, I
well,
love you down.
what's your next project you're working on?
So we're doing Crew Love season 2 is coming out. I'm still part of Chasing Reality, honey. I'm gonna talk to Indari about doing something. Next year, Wally, I have a podcast coming out too. I want to talk to you about that because I want you to be a part of it. And then I'm also doing a show. I can't say anything about it, but yes, sir. Yeah, I can't say nothing about it, but it's gonna be really cute. Want you to be a guest. Wally, I love you down. Fuck your producers. Y'all can eat my ass. I'll be back again to come and tell y'all again, girl. February next year, whatever. Wiley loves y'all. I don't, girl. Wiley, you know how it is with the darling. Y'all go follow me at Dracember with an underscore at the end, baby. Deborah Mitchell, girl, you go slick back them damn edges, girl, with your Africa Bambata ass. And who else? Who else
All
feels some
right.
type of way?
Well, we'll see you the next time, Dracember. Thank you for coming on.
I love you, Wiley.
Love you too. Okay. All right. So we had Bro Dracember on. He's a firecracker. He does what he does what he does. But this is the thing. If you're in Chicago and you want to see a reality show in Chicago, email me at waleyshow@gmail.com because Chicago is a beautiful city and I would love to see a show in Chicago. So if you're interested, email me at waleyshow@gmail.com. I would love to do some stuff in Chicago. And when it comes to Chasing Dallas, I'm not going to believe it. I think they'll do a whole nother show next year. I see it happening. I know people will be interested in doing it or being a producer of that show. So if it's canceled, it may get uncanceled next year because it's a good show and it's a good cast. I would personally believe that when they do bring back Chasing Dallas, that it be with a different cast, different people. The producer be the producer, the cast be the cast. But I would definitely bring back. I love George, but okay, bring him back. Bring back Trey Howard. Robert can go and really bring back Ariel. Let Ariel come back and just get some other people that's hungry enough to be on Chasing Dallas to bring them on there. Because Dallas is a great city. It's a very flourishing city. You have so many people that's moving here. A lot of people from LA moved here. A lot of people from Chicago moved to Dallas. Dallas is just a thriving city, and I would love to see different people that's here that's actually working, that's actually doing everything in a show, and is definitely doing great things in here. So we definitely would love to see it actually thrive. So if they're in the building, I would love to see Chasing Dallas. So we'll see. Shows say they cancel, and then it comes back the next episode. I mean, the next season. I can't wait to see the reunion. I think the reunion is definitely great, and they can definitely get Miss What's her name? Can be a host. What? Imani Van Zant. I think she could be a host. Can she be a executive producer? I don't know, because I know she was helping out Chasing LA at one point. Why can't she host? I don't know. All right, so we definitely keep y'all updated on that. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.